Oh, God, I'm so tired. It's like 4:30 in the morning. The Video Game Awards have just ended, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts. So forgive me, I'm really, really tired. That show went on for way too long, and I was kind of watching it, kind of not. Because I'm not huge into award shows, honestly. They're not really my scene. But I like to keep track of any announcements, and I do care what games win certain awards, and I don't at the same time. I don't put that much kind of stock into them anyway. But regardless, the Video Game Awards was a thing, and not really that amazing, was it? At least for me. I think a lot of people were hyping this thing up because we've had a lot of quiet months when it comes to certain games that have been rumored, and I think this was like everyone's last chance for a big announcement or something. And I don't know about you, but this is why I don't get my hopes up for anything in life, because you get so disappointed. And I think a lot of people watching that show, with how much it was hyped up by the showrunners themselves and also just the internet in general, this is what happens when things don't quite turn out to be as good as was promised. I think it was okay. There was a couple of cool announcements. The new Sonic game sounds cool, I think. They're saying it's an open world, Sonic Frontiers. That could be interesting. I'm not a huge Sonic guy, although, funnily enough, I started out playing Sonic. That was like my first video game ever. So that was cool. I really, really dig the new game from the Silent Hill creator, Slitterhead, which has got to be the most unpleasant title for a video game I've ever heard. That could be really cool. I would love a new horror IP, especially from someone with such history in the industry. And yeah, it looks interesting. Obviously, we've not really seen much of it yet. Forspoken, which is a game I've been kind of looking forward to, has got a release date. That was kind of cool. May, which isn't too far away. 2022, though. I mean, 2021 was a little bit of a bust because of, obviously, COVID and all that. I think 2022 is going to make up for it, but we've got to get there first. And so a lot of the big releases that would have been out this year got pushed back. And I just wasn't really feeling a lot of the big reveals in this show. God, I'm so tired. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Yeah, it just felt a little bit flat for me. Final Fantasy VII Integrate is coming to PC finally, which is great. I'm glad more people are going to be able to play that, because that is a phenomenal game. Especially with the Yuffie DLC as well. I thought was fantastic. Nothing else Final Fantasy related, really. Which I did not get my hopes up. I think a lot of people were expecting some 16 news. Final Fantasy XIV won Best Ongoing Game, though, which is probably the only reward I was really happy about. I was pretty pleased with that. I think it deserves it, and the people who have, Yoshi P and all them who've worked so hard on it over the last few years, especially turning what was initially a big steaming pile of shit into the biggest MMO out there right now, and I think it's safe to say it is, especially this year. Its popularity is just... I haven't got around to playing Endwalker yet, because I'm still in the previous expansion. I need more time to play that game. I love it. I love Final Fantasy XIV. But apart from that, nothing on the Final Fantasy front. Again, Forspoken looks interesting. Looking forward to playing that in May. And yeah, I was happy to see another Elden Ring trailer, but at this point, it's coming out so soon, I didn't really need it. And it's a cinematic trailer anyway. I mean, it's my most anticipated game that currently has a release date, I'll tell you that much. Can't wait for Elden Ring. Can't wait for Elden Ring. We saw some more gameplay for Horizon, the new Horizon game, which I'm super, super excited for. But again, didn't really need it, because I know I'm going to get it anyway, and it's pretty close. So, no God of War stuff, which is kind of what I expected, to be honest. So I wasn't too let down by that. What else was there to talk about? It Takes Two got Game of the Year. I've not played it, but I know a lot of people really, really praised that game highly this year. And from what I've seen people stream of it, it does look like a worthy winner. The list of nominees this year just felt a little bit weak to me. I mean, I really enjoyed Resident Evil Village, but there's no way I would ever say that's Game of the Year. So, yeah, Deathloop, I haven't finished, which is a shame because it is really cool. I just think that game was way over-marketed and just was never really gonna do massively well. I don't know. I just think so many people got sick of Deathloop before it even came out, regardless of how good the final game was. I couldn't see it winning anything. Although it did get Best Direction, which I think is justified. What else was there? What else was there? In fact, I'm gonna quickly just refresh my memory, because there's just a lot of it that I just really didn't appeal to me personally. There was a weird game. What was it? What was it called? What was it called? Oh, Alan Wake 2. That's kind of cool. I like the first Alan Wake a lot. It's not amazing, but a sequel being a survival horror, because the first one was kind of like that, but they didn't really go for it fully. I never found the first Alan Wake too scary, so survival horror Alan Wake. So it's going to be like 2023 at the earliest. So I'm not going to get too excited about it, but it's cool that it's a thing. We're going to get a Wonder Woman game. The Suicide Squad game looked fun, at least. I don't know if it's really up my alley. I love the Arkham games, but that's just because I'm a huge Batman fan as well. So I don't know if I'm going to lose my shit over a Suicide Squad game, but it does look a lot of fun. What else was there? Hellblade 2. I really enjoyed the first one. It was an experience worth having, and the second one looks really, really more of the same. Really fucked up, super dark, and I think that's probably going to be quite anticipated for a lot of people. What else was there? Among Us VR. Does anyone still play Among Us? Is that still a thing? I don't even know. I don't even know it. I know it was a huge thing for like a few months. And I don't know, maybe VR will bring it back to relevancy? Probably not, though. Probably not. Oh, that's it. Steel Rising. Had an interesting visual style to it. I don't know much about it other than that, because it was really just a cinematic trailer. But that could be cool, I think. I was disappointed, actually, there was no Hogwarts Legacy. I was kind of expecting some Hogwarts Legacy stuff. Nothing. So, yeah, this Game Awards really did fall flat for me. I can't say that it was worth staying up way past my bedtime to watch it, kind of watch it, not really, kind of drift in and out. But please let me know what you thought, and if there's anything that I'm forgetting, because there was a lot of stuff. It's just, it went on for so long, and yeah, there just didn't feel like the big announcement, you know what I mean? Like anything comparable to a God of War reveal, or a Last of Us 2 reveal, or anything, you know, huge like that, where you're like, oh my god, it's a new Halo. Not really anything that made a big impact on me. But please do let me know what you thought, and I really do think 2022 is going to be a much better year for video games. I have enjoyed a lot of what I've played this year, but it does feel like a weaker year, and I think there's obviously a lot of factors playing into that are beyond a lot of people's control. So you just got to kind of deal with it. We'll get through it. There's still a lot of great stuff to come. And yeah, I'm actually really enjoying the new Halo right now. Speaking of Halo, they showed off some more of the new Halo TV series. Really, the only TV series that I'm excited for is The Last of Us. So, but hey, Halo fans have something more to look forward to. I do consider myself a Halo fan, but not a ravenous fanboy. So it is what it is. But thank you for watching this video. Sorry, I don't really have any amazing insights or reactions. I was hoping that there'd be some really cool trailers to react to, but just wasn't really that kind of thing, unfortunately. For me anyway. I'm sure a lot of people have different opinions. Please do let me know. But thank you for watching, everyone. I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.